Welcome from myself, and I don't know if you can see her on the screen, but Cordelia, her little pates are over there. She is in her bed, just chilling out while we work out. How nice of her. Welcome to a Total Body Thrive Shorty workout. So what this does is it takes all of the best parts of our Total Body Thrive workout, pairs it down to 30 minutes. So what that looks like is we have a warm-up. We have 2 strength-based sections that we are going to do. And intermittently in between those strength sections, we have 2 Tabatas. So it's 2 strength, 2 Tabatas. I will show you high and low impact options for each Tabata, and you do not need any equipment. So just your body, a soft space upon which to move your body, some water, and of course an amazing playlist if you like to listen to music when you work out. So get everything you need together, and we are going to get into our warm-up. Our warm-up is, as always, 6 different moves, cardio-based. We do each for 40 seconds. We're starting in a jog in 3, 2, 1. So we are jogging, or if you want to keep it low impact, do a step side to side with some butt kickers. Completely up to you and how your body is feeling today. No matter what version you're doing, do a little twist of the wrists, roll of the shoulders, get your head loose, and kind of keep stock of how you are feeling right now, mentally, physically, and emotionally. No judgment, just something to keep in mind. Something to keep in your back pocket. I only have front pockets, leggings, you know. And from here, we're going into regular squats. Inhale down, exhale up. Knees are coming out in line with the toes. Squeeze the glutes all the way up. Cordy's snoring now. You know how it is. Life is very hard for puppies. And from here, we're going into some side lunges. So big step out to the side, all 10 toes pointing forward. Hinge the hips back, push back to center, and switch. And just keep alternating at your own pace. All of these warm-up moves are done at your own pace. And from here, we're going into some walkouts. So big reach up, exhale, touch your toes. You can bend your knees or keep your legs straight. You walk on out to a high plank position, walk it on back, and repeat. And we're going to hold that high plank, head into some spider lunges. So same side foot goes to the outside of same side hand, or you can bring it out to 90 degrees if that feels better for you. Lean into that stretch, and we switch at our own pace. Oh, hello. Keep breathing. And lastly, we're going to come up for skips or marches. So either adding the hop or just raising opposite arm, opposite leg. And just keep breathing. This is the last move of the warm-up. So take a sec, get a quick sip of water, and we're going to go right into our very first strength set. Strength set number 1. We have 3 different moves. We're doing them 40 seconds each with minimal rest in between, 2 times through. So we're going 1, 2, 3, and then we're starting back over at 1. So move number 1, we're coming down, we're just holding a squat for 40 seconds. So this is a long time under tension, so if you're starting to feel it or you're starting to feel something in your lower back, stand on up, shake it out for a few seconds, and then go right back into it. We're just gonna squat down and hold. Ta-da! If this feels weird on your knees or it feels weird in your lower back, feel free to find a wall and do a wall sit instead. Works the same muscles. Move number 2, we're coming down, working our back muscles with some swimmers. So, arms and legs out straight, opposite arm, opposite leg reaches up, and repeat. So you can do these slow, like so, or if you want a little extra time under tension, you can lift and do them fast. Completely up to you. And then move number 3, we're gonna head into a plank hold. So this can be on your hands or on your forearms, whatever you so desire, but you just want hands apart, zip the legs together, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the quads, make sure you're pulling the rib cage together. And we're holding that for 40 seconds. So it's a squat hold into some swimmers, into a plank hold. 40 seconds each, 3 times through. We're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1. We just held. My goodness. And we breathe. Ooh, I already regret this. Oh boy. Yep. Feeling that. Keep breathing. Who programmed this? Who did this? It was me. And come on out of that. Minimal rest. We've got swimmers coming up. And go. And minimal rest here. We're heading into our plank. Here we go. Just hold here. Really focus on knitting the rib cage together and breathe. We're doing it. Squeeze the glutes. And coming right back up for our squat hold last time. Go. Here we are. Squeezing the glutes. Something I like to think about when I hold a squat is imagining a sheet of paper or something beneath my feet, trying to rip it apart so I get that activation on the sides of my glutes as well. More seconds. Ow, ow. Whew. And we're coming down for some swimmers. Here we go. coming on up. Last plank hold. So this is it for this set. All right, come on up out of that. Done. Amazing. So we have finished strength set 1. So that means we're taking a short little breather, just enough to get a quick sip of water. You can always pause me if you need more of a break. And we're going to go right into our first Tabata. Tabata number 1. Ulcer. As with every Tabata, we have 20 seconds of a cardio sprint to 10 seconds of active recovery, 8 times through. So your active recovery is going to either be a light jog or a little step side to side with a butt kick. The 2 moves we're cycling through in this Tabata, number 1, we're coming into some mountain climbers. So bring it down to a high plank position. You can either run or step your knees into your chest, or if that's not your thing, not available to you, you can always bring your knees out to the side if that feels more comfortable. Move number 2, we're coming into either speed skaters or curtsy squats. So speed skaters, sitting back on your heels, one side, other side, little jump. Or if you want to keep that low impact, little diagonal step back, bend the knees for some curtsy squats, okay? So mountain climbers, followed by speed skaters. We're going to get started in 3, 2, here we go. Remember, you can run or step your knees in depending on how you are feeling. And come on up, active recovery, either jog or step it out. Speed skaters coming up. Here we go. So either speed skaters or curtsy lunges if you want to keep it low impact. And active recovery. Round 1 of those is done. 3 more to go. And back to climbers. And come on up, recover it out. Speed skaters coming back next. Whew. Here we go. Whew. And recover. All right, halfway done with this Tabata. 2 more rounds to go. Mountain climbers. And recover it out. Second to last set of speed skaters coming up. We breathe. Here it goes. and recover. All right, we have one more round of each before we get a little break. Last set of climbers. And come on up out of that. Recover it out. Very final set of speed skaters before we get a break. Here goes. Alrighty, timer's going off, shake it on out, take a deep breath. We are going to go into about a minute-long break here, so take a breather, do what you gotta do, and I will meet you back here for our second and final strength set. Strength set 2. Welcome. So, same format as strength set 1, different moves. Move number 1, we're going into some single leg glute raises. So you're coming down onto your back. Right foot on the floor the first time around, left foot down the second time around. Other leg is going to either be up straight, it can be bent, it can be crossed, whatever feels good for you. And you lift, lower down. Really squeeze the glutes at the top. And lower, feeling all of the tension in your glute, tucking your pelvis forward as you go. That's move number 1. Move number 2, we're standing on up for some reverse burpees. So for these guys, you hit a nice deep squat position, walk yourself on out into a push-up from your toes, or you can go from your knees, walk back, find your squat, and then stand all the way up. So you find your squat at the beginning of the walkout, and as you come up from the walkout before you stand up. That's move number 2. And then move number 3 to finish it up, we're heading into some scissor kicks. So on your back again, head and shoulders up off the floor, look up at the ceiling or at the sky depending on where you are, and legs out, you're just gonna do some big kicks, up and down, up and down, up and down. Alrighty, so single leg glute raises, followed by reverse burpees, followed by scissor kicks. 40 seconds each, 2 times through. Oh, I should be down here. In 3. So right foot down on the floor, and we raise. Really squeezing at the top, even hold it for a moment, if that feels okay to you. Feeling this in my glute. Woo! And we're coming right on up, reverse burpee time. Remember, you hit a squat, walk on out to a push-up, walk back, find your squat, and then stand. coming back down to our backs, scissor kicks. Here we go. Lift up your head and shoulders as much as you can. Legs stay as straight as you can keep them. Oh, I'm tapping a kettlebell. All right, we can stay down here. We have our left side single leg glute raise. Second time around, last time around. Feeling my glutes? We got reverse burpees last time. Remember that push-up can be done from your toes or your knees. You're taking this at a pace that feels challenging to you. We're going to finish up the strength set with our scissor kicks. Last time. Whew. Whew. Feeling this. And I'm just resting my head on my hands. If you feel your neck tensing up or your head getting tired, you can always rest your head on your hands. Just make sure you're not pulling on your neck. That's what we want to avoid. Whew! And come on up out of that. All right, we are done with our strength sections, which means all the work we have left is our second Tabata. So take a quick break. You can always pause me if you need a longer break. I will meet you back here to finish up our cardio. Second and final Tabata. We've made it. Yes, look off into the distance. There we go. All right, so move number one here. We're doing either hinge jumps or hinge raises. The high impact version, you're gonna come on back, slight bend in the knees, hips go all the way back, and you're driving through your glutes and your hamstrings. So all up and down the backs of your legs. You jump on up, land softly. If you would like to keep this low impact, instead of the jump, you're coming up to the balls of your feet. So it looks like this. Squeeze your butt at the top, like so. Move number two, we're going into burpees. So your three options for burpees. Option number one, chest to floor, all the way down. Option number two, you have a squat thruster. Feet go back, forward, and you jump up. Option number three is low impact. You squat, step back, step forward, and rise it on up, all right? Whatever version suits you best. So hinge jumps and raises into burpees. Last Tabata, we got this. 3. Here we go. So remember, the power here is coming from the backs of your legs. So really focus on squeezing your glutes, drive through your heels. And come into your active recovery, either your jog or your step side to side. Getting ready for burpees. Here we go. And remember, you have options. And come on up. Recover it out. Round 1 is done. Round 2 of hinges coming back. Here we go. Whew. And recover it out. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Mat is moving. Burpee's coming back. Here it goes. Alrighty. Round 2 is done. We are halfway done with this Tabata. 2 more rounds of each. All right. And recover. Whew. Second lesson burpees. We can do this. Here goes. Oh boy. Okay. We've done that. 1 more round of each. Ooh, I'm struggling. Here we go. And recover it out. The mat's stuck to my foot at that point. 1 more set of burpees and then we cool down. This is it. Here we go. Woo! Alrighty. Let's turn our timer off. We're done. We have finished all the work in this workout. So all we have left is our cool down, thankfully. So get a quick sip of water and I'll meet you back here to cool down. Welcome to our cool down. So as always, I do not like to time the moves of the cool down because I want to encourage you to do them for as long as feels good to you. So if that means you follow me exactly, great. If that means you pause me to do a move for a little bit longer, great. If that means you go off and do your own thing, also great. Just make sure you're deep breathing, releasing tension. So we're gonna start out with some cross crawls, opposite hand, forearm, or elbow to opposite leg. Breathe through the nose if that's available to you. Just bring your heart rate down a little bit from those burpees. And congratulate yourself on what you just accomplished. Because you took time for you, moved your body, hopefully listened to your body. And from here, we're going to head into a downward upward dog. So, pushing yourself into a downward facing dog, hips go up, shoulders drop away from your ears, you pedal out your heels, and then you're going to come forward, drop into an upward facing dog, and just keep switching between those two. At your own pace, as feels good to you. one more of each. Gorgeous. And we're just going to come to the hands and knees for some rocking here. So looking forward, glide the shoulders forward and back. Again, inhale, exhale through the nose if that's available to you. If not, do not worry about it. And once you're ready, we're going to bring it into a little cat-cow. So inhale, look forward. Exhale, leading with your eyes. Look at your belly button, round your lower back towards the ceiling. And when you're ready, sit back on your heels. We're taking a few seconds to just deep breathe in child's pose. Breathe into your lower back every time you exhale. Think about releasing some of the tension we built up as we were moving. And you can, of course, stay there for as long as you would like, but when you're ready, come on up out of that and pose. Ooh, my leg is shaking. Because you did it! Incredible job, you amazing person. Thank you so much for doing this body weight only Total Body Thrive Shorty workout with me, and I will see you next time.